Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into that, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. So today I decided that I'm going to work backwards. I usually try to build my island from the entrance backwards, but I've been struggling on how to connect areas and I saw so many pictures on Instagram of these fairy ponds and I want to create those today and decorate my secret beach. Hopefully working backwards kind of forces me to come up with ideas to connect areas. I'm going to start off by creating some cliffs to kind of enclose the secret beach. I thought the fairy ponds fit perfectly here because I'm going to create different walkways and they're all going to connect to lead you to the secret beach. In my last island, I created this enclosed area with some waterfalls, a little river, and a little bear tea party that I absolutely love, and I kind of wanted to change it up for this island. My original idea for my secret beach was to completely keep it a secret and have a staircase that leads you down to it, but then I didn't know what to put on top, so I was struggling a lot to come up with something for my secret beach. And then I was thinking of completely just keeping it closed off, because if I needed to see red I could just go to Harv's Island, but then I changed my mind and I wanted to do something more fairy-like. Lately my island has become more spring core slash cottage core, which I've been loving, but I have to remember my island is also fairy core, so sometimes I want to throw in some fairy core builds. Here I am adding the other cliff. Don't mind my Mario pipe in the back, I have it there so I can easily go to my house and get items from my storage. I just hate that we can carry 40 things in our pockets. Like, if I can carry 40 trees in my small little pocket, I think I can carry more items. The things in this game sometimes doesn't even make sense, but it is what it is. But anyways, once I finished carving out these cliffs, I'm going to start with the ponds. Now for the ponds, I had no idea how to start. I just know that you create pathways using the waterscaping tool. I just didn't know how many I would need, so I just started off creating one by one, and then if I feel like it was too much, I was just going to remove it. I used the first little pond as a guide for myself, the one with the glowing moss in the back, and then I just measured out 1.5 tiles between each pond just to give you some space to walk. And that's my measurement that I've been using when I'm creating a space in between the ponds. I think the trick for these ponds is to create them all different shapes. So the first one was a little small one, the second one was a pear-shaped one, and this one I kind of went a little overboard, but I wanted to connect the cliff that I had here and create a waterfall, so when you're looking on top you get a better view. But as I'm creating these ponds, how are you guys doing? Are we doing good? For those that are in school, aren't you happy that it's almost over and summertime is almost here? I know school can be draining and it may feel like it's never going to end, because I know I've been there. I know how it feels when I was in school, but the one thing I always kept telling myself was that this is only temporary. And I kept thinking about how I would feel once I had that little piece of paper in my hand, and all of the hard work, sweat, tears, all of those sleepless nights was all worth it. So don't give up. If you need to play some Animal Crossing in between studying, do that. If you want to follow along with what I'm doing, go take a break and hop on Animal Crossing and play with me. I always go on a tangent when I'm building, but let's refocus back to what I'm doing. Now that I created all of the ponds, I'm going to start decorating it with some custom designs. I'm going to add some flowers on the path and some glowing mosses because I love how the glowing mosses look. By the way, my island is almost done. I want to say like 70% done, but I already have a theme in mind for my next island. I definitely want to do an Alice in Wonderland inspired island. I want to keep it in the fairy tale theme just because I love fairy tale movies. They just bring so much joy, and I love Alice in Wonderland and all of the colors that are in the movie, and I feel like I can incorporate a lot, especially with all of the mushrooms that we have in this game. It's going to be super exciting. I'm hoping to finish this island by next month so that I can start my Alice in Wonderland by June, but we'll see. I can't wait to see how this island turns out, and I can't wait to do the island tour. I'm not gonna lie, this island is turning out a little bit better than my first island just because I finally got the hang of the tools and we have a way more items items now since the update, so I'm very proud of this island. Adding this frog model to make it look like he was on top of the pond, or Prince Charming just chilling there. I'm just filling up some of these spaces with some trees and flowers. In this little nook, I'm going to add a staircase just to make it easier for me and my villagers to come down here. I left some space in between the staircase just because I want to fill it up with some flowers and bushes. I think it will look nice as you're walking down and you're greeted by some beautiful greenery. And then I'm going to continue with the green grass path and extend it to the staircase. I was going to add the little flower field path instead of this path, but I think this path fits better in this area just because it's neutral and it can go with a lot of the different custom designs. The flower field path is beautiful on its own, and if you try to add a bunch of custom designs around it, the area starts to kind of look a little too busy for me. Also, once the trees starts to grow, the area will start to look a lot better. You just have to trust the process. So now I'm just filling up any empty spaces I see. I haven't used the Mario mushroom platform in a while, so I kind of wanted to use that today and added some butterfly models. My favorite ones, of course, are the Great Purple Emperor and the Emperor Butterfly, just because the colors make the area pop. Underneath the trees, I like to put a little picnic area. I added this blanket, but I ended up changing it later. And then I decided to add a little pathway because it's a small space, so adding some planks will look super cute and help guide you where you need to go. Here, I changed the blanket code to this one. I really love the tassels. I had a server maintenance alert when I was playing, so that was super annoying. I had these little fruit cakes, which look so cute here. And then I added a mom cushion and some carrot scones. And then in this little space, I added some more flowers and this little cute bunny decoration. On this side, I'm going to add some scattered flowers. I wanted to add another pond, but I thought that was a little bit too much for this area, so I ended up adding more of the green leaf path. I thought it would look nice with the paths scattered all over the area. I'm still debating whether or not if I wanted to add a crescent moon pond again or a spiral pond. And if I did pick which one, I don't know where to put it. I was thinking of maybe putting it somewhere next to this build, but I don't know. You guys let me know if I should create one of them or which one you would like to see. I've seen a lot of spiral pond builds everywhere on Instagram and Pinterest, and I've been dying to do one of them on my island, but I also wanted to do a crescent moon pond again. I don't know. There's so much I want to do, but I don't have a lot of space on my island. I mean, I just don't know how to connect the pond with the area. I'll probably end up figuring it out, but you guys let me know which one you would like to see. I'll probably do a poll on my community tab and you guys can vote there which one you would like to see. I'm almost done with this build. I just have to finish decorating this little area and then the tops of my cliffs. For this first one, I decided to add a cedar tree with some bushes and flowers, and then I decided to add the glowing moss boulder, which you will see in a sec. Not gonna lie, when I got the DIY for this, I was like, where am I going to put this and how am I going to use it? But once you place it down and you add something on top, it looks so cute and very core-like. If you haven't used this item, I definitely recommend using it. I'm finishing this area off with a butterfly model. I felt like I needed to fill up this space with something, so I decided to, of course, add the green leaf path again because she never lets me down. I finished adding the path and I'm going to work on this area. After I finish adding the path, I'm going to work on this area a little bit. I'm not going to go too much into the other side just because this video will be so long if I do, and I don't know what I'm going to put over there, so maybe I might add 1 or 2 villager homes. I think I might add Eric and Bo here, but we'll see. So I'm just going to add a guy word here, this little guy that blows up bubbles, a little duck, and plant a cedar tree here. Then I'm going to finish off the other side by adding a garden rock. I time traveled a couple of days and Red is here. I hate building when it's raining, but because he's here, I decided to do the secret beach just to see how the entrance looks and build around it. I wanted the secret beach to be simple but cute and have like a little space for you to sit down after getting scammed and buying fake art. Such a love-hate relationship with him. I will never forget the day I bought fake art. Now I'm going to keep this cliff top simple. I'm going to add a cedar tree and some flowers. Then behind the cedar tree, I'm going to add another giant vine. This build took me so long to do, but it was so worth it. Here's how the entrance looks. I love how all the pawns look. It was hard to get like a nice angle, so I'm just going to show you a close-up of the build. So as you walk down this staircase, you are greeted by this beautiful scenery and our Prince Charming over there. Here's how the right side ended up looking. I love how everything blends together and everything is walkable, so you can run around here if you want. And the pops of color in this area are my favorite. This is probably my favorite side of the whole build. The walkways all just come together so well. Here is how the lower side of the build looks, and here is how the secret beach looks. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Love you all always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.